All right, baby.
Yes.
What is today?
Today is Resurrection Day, or
Yes.
Easter Sunday. The tomb is empty, and our King has risen from the grave. He has conquered death, defeated hell, and overcome our sin.
So that's why we celebrate Easter. It's
So-
not because of the Easter bunny.
No, it is not because of the Easter Bunny. It is because our Christ is risen.
Oh man, so does that mean like I don't get any candy now?
Oh, you can get candy. You can enjoy the customs and traditions of our, modern age, I guess you can say it. But there's a difference between enjoying the customs and traditions and not recognizing what the reality of why we celebrate Easter is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you celebrate Easter, you're really celebrating the resurrection of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday was Saturday, and it was the Hebrew Sabbath, where no work was done, period, during that time. So not really much is recorded other than they're waiting to go to the tomb the next day to anoint Jesus' body with oils and herbs and stuff that they had put together the day before Saturday. So on Friday, they put together a bunch of herbs and stuff, about 75 pounds of them, to go anoint his body for burial.
So Jesus was just like dead in the tomb on Saturday.
Dead in the tomb on Saturday. The only thing that I would say is an event of significance that was reported was like in Matthew's gospel, it was recorded that Pilate was saying, or pretty much the Romans were like, hey, this false prophet Jesus said that he's going to raise from the dead in 3 days. So let's make sure that we guard the tomb and make sure that his disciples don't come back and steal his body after 3 days to further perpetuate this lie that he is the Messiah. And Pilate's like, hey, you're the Roman guard. Go ahead and take as many guards as you can, as you want, and go seal the tomb and put a guard out front.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesus's body was guarded by Roman soldiers. The big stone was rolled in front of the grave to block the entrance to the tomb, and there were Roman guards posted at the grave itself, at the tomb itself, to make sure that his disciples didn't come back and steal his body.
Mm-hmm.
Now, early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, not Mary his mother, but the other Mary, her and a couple other women came to the tomb to anoint his body and found the gravestone rolled away, no Roman soldiers, and the tomb empty. So they were like, oh my goodness. And during this time, like Resurrection Sunday, not only did Christ was no longer in the grave, but an angel appeared to the women and told them, I know who you're seeking. You're seeking Jesus, the one who said that he was going to raise from the grave. He's no longer here. And then during this day, this Sunday, Jesus made about 5 appearances to multiple people. He made appearances to the women, to a couple disciples on the road of Emmaus, and then to his disciples minus Thomas in the upper room when they were locked away, hiding themselves from the Jews, and showed his hands and his side and said, peace be to you guys. And
To
then,
prove that it was him, that he had been crucified and was risen by the holes in his hands and feet
yes.
and
Yeah.
his side,
Yes.
the piercing of his side.
Yep. So, yeah, our King is risen.
He is risen,
alive
and that's
and
why
well.
we're here living today, walking in forgiveness.
Yes, ma'am.